Dear internet friends, Big Man Tyrone here. I was just about to go to bed tonight, my friends, and something came up and I thought I should discuss it with yourselves. You see, it's something that has been brewing in my mind for weeks now. And here it is, guys. A lot of people struggle to do things that they love. They want to do something, they know it's important, but they hold back. Now the reason for this is lack of confidence. And that's what I want to talk about today, guys. I want to talk about setting aside your weaknesses and doing it anyway. You see, some of the greatest feats in human history have been performed by some people that have very little acumen, that have very little knowledge, that have very little wisdom, that even have very little physical ability. Think about it, guys. Two bicycle repairers decided to create the world's first aircraft. A charity worker called Susan Boyle left her home one day and appeared before Britain's Got Talent and became one of the highest record-selling artists in the universe. A black man called Barack Obama, who had barely served his term in the Senate of the United States of America, put his name forward and became the President of the United States of America. Now we've seen all around us people that are far less gifted than ourselves performing feats that write their names in history. I want you to think about it today. There are so many things you want to do, but you hold back because you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not adequate, I'm not strong enough, I'm not wise enough, I'm not rich enough, I'm not influential enough. But I've got news for you, my friends. If you can just set aside your weaknesses for a moment and go ahead and do whatever you need to do, you'll be surprised how much impact you will have on the universe. You see, the universe is only waiting for you to take the first step because all the steps you need to take have already been outlined. Now, if you permit me, I'll talk about myself for a minute. A short time ago, I decided to set up a YouTube channel. Now, before then, I had set up 12 channels and failed. If I had given up at the 10th, the Tyrone channel would never have been born. Now, when I set up this Tyrone channel, I had a lot of challenges. Some people came and said he was a black man, we can't listen to him. Others said, you know what, he has a strange accent. Where is that accent coming from? His accent is not natural. I said, nonsense, guys. Because I know people out there that have got far worse accents than myself. In the UK here where I live, we've got Scottish accents here, Irish accents, we've got Scouse, we've got Geordie, we've got Cockney. And you go to Australia, you've got different accents. You go to the United States, you have different accents. So I said to myself, I said, you know what? Screw that accent. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to put my content out there. And guess what, guys? I'm changing some lives. Perhaps not all lives, but some lives. And the most important thing about what you need to do is this. Can you change just one life positively? Can you impact one person positively by what you want to do? From that perspective, I want you to think about it today and decide that you're going to go ahead and do what you need to do despite your weaknesses. One of the greatest poets in history, Milton, was blind when he wrote his poem Il Penseroso and even his poem L'Allegro. Now think about it. A blind man writing a poem that inscribes his name in history. I've seen someone that does not have legs driving a car. I've seen a single mom that did not go to school rise to become the vice president of a company. Now what are you waiting for? You're waiting to become perfect. It's never going to happen. It's a stalling game. So pick up that mantle today. Make that decision today. Set aside that weakness and decide that you know enough to get started. That you're ready to get started. And when you do decide, rise up and start that project. Big Man Tyrone out.